Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about the FWC's suggestions for beachgoers regarding sea turtle nesting season, the LCSO opening up active shooter training and basic life support to the general public, and more. Today is Friday, May 18th, and this is the Lunch Break. May is the beginning of sea turtle nesting season on many of Florida's sandy beaches located on the Gulf and all the way down to the Keys. Florida is a critically important destination for nesting sea turtles, with nearly 97,000 loggerhead turtle nests counted statewide during the 2017 nesting season. Other important species that are commonly found in Florida are leatherbacks and the green sea turtle. The FWC urges beachfront property owners and beach visitors to help nesting turtles and hatchlings by turning off or shielding lights that are visible from the beach at night. Female sea turtles and their hatchlings can be disturbed or confused by artificial light, whether it comes from a house, flashlight, or cell phone camera. The Commission reminds beachgoers to stay back and give sea turtles space if you see one on the beach at night, because it may leave the beach without nesting if disturbed. Any interference or disturbance by people, such as getting too close or taking flash photos, increases the chances the hatchlings will get confused, go in the wrong direction, and not reach the ocean quickly. Interfering with nesting sea turtles confuses them and makes them vulnerable to dehydration, exhaustion, and predators. It's not only wrong to impede on their success at survival, it's also against the law. Sea turtles are a protected species, which means interfering with a turtle, its nest, or its hatchlings can result in criminal penalties. Upon seeing a sea turtle in distress, instead of getting directly involved, beachgoers should instead contact FWC by calling 888-404-3922 or by calling star FWC or pound FWC. Southwest Florida residents will now be able to learn how to handle some of the most dangerous emergency situations as the Lee County Sheriff's Office plans to open its active shooter and mass casualty training to the public in June. Deputies regularly train for active shooting scenarios, and in the past, private organizations, businesses, and churches have been able to receive the training, but for the first time, LCSO will be making training available to the general public during an event held at Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall in Fort Myers on June 16th. During a press conference Thursday, Undersheriff Carmine Marcino said that current events had convinced the LCSO that it was important to provide this kind of training to the average citizen and to empower the public to be a part of the solution if the unthinkable occurs. LCSO is also partnering with Lee Health to make sure trainees learn life-saving techniques as part of Homeland Security's Stop the Bleed program, an initiative that was started after the events of Sandy Hook and is designed to help the public know how to save lives in the critical time between an incident and when first responders are able to arrive on the scene. The medical training is not just designed for active shooter scenarios, but any emergency where significant trauma may occur, like a car wreck. The doors for the event will open at 8 a.m. on June 16th, and training will run from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. The seminar is free, but space is limited, so Marcino encouraged those who are interested to sign up early on the LCSO website. Women in the U.S. gave birth last year at the lowest rate in 30 years, a trend that could weigh on economic growth in the coming decades. The CDC said Thursday that the number of U.S. babies born last year fell 2% from 2016, a 30-year low. Births have fallen for 3 straight years. An aging society has already weighed on economic growth in the U.S. in the past decade, with the vast baby boom generation retiring and fewer young people replacing them. Thursday's data suggests that the trend is likely to continue. Economic growth is generally driven by public growth and worker efficiency, both of which have slowed in the past decade. The U.S. economy has grown at a 3% average annual rate since World War II, yet it hasn't reached that pace for a full calendar year since 2005. The baby boomers first reached retirement age in 2008. Aside from fewer workers, an aging society can hold back growth because fewer people are buying homes, cars, and other costly purchases, and instead saving for retirement. Economic research earlier this year found that U.S. fertility fell sharply roughly 9 months before the past 3 recessions, suggesting such declines could signal economic downturns. However, fertility declines over the past 3 years have occurred mostly among women under 30, with birth rates among older women having risen or held steady. Fertility among women of all ages fell sharply in 2008 and 2009, but rebounded quickly for women 30 and over, suggesting recessions may cause people to be more intentional about their fertility. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.